Hampshire, not like other Democratic voting states, very different than what we're about to see. How?
Yeah, so, look, I'm going to play a little whiteboard for you here.
Literally.
Look, what was the percentage of the electorate in New Hampshire, the Democratic primary electorate that was white? 91% of it was white. 91%. Just 5% of it was African American. Now take a look at Nevada, which will obviously be the next state that's going to be going, and look at the 2016 electorate by race. What percentage of that electorate was white? 59% of it was white. Look at that drop from New Hampshire. Look at the Latino population in Nevada. 19% of it was Latino back in 2016. 13% of it was African American. So a much more diverse electorate in Nevada, and you see the same thing in South Carolina, right? Look at the 2016 electorate by race. What do we see? 61%, the majority, Mr. Berman, African American, just 35% white. What a drop off from a 91% white electorate in New Hampshire and a very similarly white electorate in Iowa. So things are about to get much more racially diverse and much more like the Democratic primary as a whole, electorate as a whole, where about 57, 58% of it is white.
I like how you had to use the whiteboard literally and figuratively to describe the demographic makeup in Iowa and New Hampshire. All right, Harry, polling in Nevada and South Carolina, we do have some, but, explain.
But, look, here's the key little nugget right here, right here at the bottom. What does it say? No polling taken after the Iowa caucuses. So in Nevada, before, look, Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders were in a very tight race. 22% for Biden, 20% for Sanders. In South Carolina, Joe Biden was well out in front, 32%, Bernie Sanders back at 16%. The big question, Mr. Berman, is how much does that change after the results in Iowa and New Hampshire, after Joe Biden, to be perfectly frank, fell flat on his face?
What do we know about bounces coming out of Iowa and New Hampshire heading into those contests?
Exactly. Let's take a look back at 2008, right? That was before Iowa and New Hampshire voted back in 2008 in Nevada. Look at this large lead that Hillary Clinton had, 40% to 22%.